WZL. He's number one again.
He has hit pay dirt with that song, man.
Again, his fifth consecutive number one song. God gave me you.
Okay, now you have to talk like that the rest of the show.
He's had 10 number one songs. That's his fifth in a row.
Fifth in a row.
And Honeybee was his fastest rising single until that one came along.
Yeah.
Blake is on a roll, buddy, let me tell you.
And you said that was a song he actually heard on the radio. He heard Dave Barnes singing it.
And said, I want to record it.
And said, I need to do that.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's really cool how that happens. I mean, I thought it was one of those things that maybe they knew each other. And
I've known the Dave Barnes songs for a long time.
No, I haven't heard that version. It's
very similar.
Yeah, it's very
similar to that.
Yeah,
almost the same feel to it. The sound. The only thing different is Blake's voice versus that guy's voice. Blake makes it a country song.
I like that song.
I would say it's not a country song from Dave Barnes.
Yeah, he's good stuff. By the way, he's his tour making a swing starting January 14th in Lincoln, Nebraska. 27 cities, finishing up in March, and The Voice will make its premiere right after the Super Bowl on February 5th. Wow. So he has a busy life ahead of him. This morning, he's in the blind with his wife.
What is the blind again?
They're deer hunting.
Is that an area? Is that a?
That's that thing you hide in.
That's a deer stand.
Okay.
Yes. Or something on the
ground.
Or
a duck. I don't know. They're hunting something. They're hunting something, and you can't. Yeah, they're hunting something, and you can't see them.
He's hunting Miranda, and he can't find her in that camouflage blind.
Oh,
I bet they've been drinking beer all night. What do you think?
They're making a game out of that.
Blake and Miranda drinking beer. Come on.
I was just looking this morning, and I saw this as I came by on the way to work. They've got the tents up over at the new Shem Creek Park. I think today's the opening day for that.
What's that going to be? They have rides and stuff over there?
Big roller coaster. Yeah.
No roller coasters. They got a big pier.
Some cars that you can ride around.
Can you fish off that pier?
I'm sure you will be able to.
I'm sure you'll be able to fish off that pier.
They have a Ferris wheel?
No amusement rides. It's not an amusement park.
What about those games? Games where like you knock over
of chance?
Yes.
No.
The basketball hoops that are bent.
Cornhole.
Yeah, cornhole. They probably have cornhole.
No, what it has is 2,200 feet of boardwalk. So you can enjoy nature.
Okay.
I heard a guy last night pretty well explain. He said, I'm from James Island, and he said, I really don't spend a lot of time at Shem Creek unless I'm going to eat, because that's really what Shem Creek is. It's a place that has a lot of restaurants and bars. He said, now that we've got the boardwalk out here, I can walk through the marsh out here to the end of Shem Creek, right on the harbor, and sit and enjoy the beauty of Shem Creek.
It's beautiful from there.
So it's a sit and quiet kind of
park.
Oh, you'll love that, Gary.
It's not an amusement park.
You'll love that.
It's a rest.
Is there any admission?
It's a resting park.
You have to pay?
Fishing and floating docks for recreational boating will be free. Park opens after ribbon cutting ceremony at 9:30 this morning. Visitors who travel by boat to eat at one of the creek restaurants can tie up to the 250 feet of dock. Motorists will have a choice of 35 delightful parking spaces and new public restrooms. So when I'm riding my bike back and forth,
now you got a place
I'll have a place to pee.
So is it on the same side as the restaurants?
Well, the restaurant's on both sides. It's on this side. It's on what used to be Ronnie's side.
So that's where the boardwalk goes through the marsh right there?
Yeah.
Right out to the water?
Yeah.
Well, I think where that tire store used to be. Is that right?
Yeah, that tire store's not there now. That now is a parking lot and the restrooms, and the dock starts right behind it. The boardwalk does, and goes all the way out almost to the harbor.
No kidding.
Yeah, through the marsh. It's beautiful out there.
Oh, I got to check that out.
You'll get some good pictures over there.
Beautiful out there.
For your drawings.
Shade would love that walk, I bet you.
Park will be open daily, 5 a.m. to midnight. 10-foot wide boardwalk connects the parking lot on Coleman to a hummock island in the marsh. I don't know what a hummock island is. Do you? I hope I didn't insult anybody just then. If I did, I didn't mean to.
How you spell it?
Hummock. Hummock.
Hummock.
Island. It's like a hammock, but it's a hummock. And then it says they then have commercial docks with another stretch going in a different direction toward the harbor and the recreational docks. So this thing is all through the marsh and along the creek out there, so it's going to be great.
I bet that's going to. And it opens at what time this morning?
9:30 is when they have the ribbon cutting. $2.5 million to build, $6 million to buy the property, to preserve it from future development. There will be no building to block the view of Shem Creek, it says.
Awesome.
So there's that. In fact, we ought to go over there and do the show there in the morning. What do you think?
Sure. Is there electricity out there?
I don't think so, but they got bathrooms.
We'll just yell back here?
Yeah.
We're close enough.
Yeah. Open the window. We're going to do it live from Shem Creek.
Weasel Total Traffic from the